month ago, I left Toronto, everything familiar, my job, my apartment, my family, my friends, to start a new chapter here in Paris. What felt really clear at the time, not so clear anymore. I don't really know what I am doing here anymore. I used to be a Barry's bootcamp instructor in Toronto. I was running a personal training business also in Toronto. I also fell in love with Paris. And since there was a Barry's here in Paris and I run my personal training business online, I thought, why not give it a shot? So here I am, 1 month in, and this is what starting a new life in a new city looks like. This is month 1. Okay, so learning French, bit of an adjustment. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Okay. I've been learning French for the last 3 years. I initially started learning French because my girlfriend's French and her parents only speak French. So in order to converse with them whenever I would meet them, I wanted to be able to speak the language. So I was studying French for about 3 years. After this, I wanted to continue because I put in so many hours learning the basics that I just wanted to become fluent, and then obviously immersion is kind of the next best thing. Je vous dis en americano, merci. Been learning it for quite some time, but even after all of those lessons, nothing could have prepared me for the speed that the French speak at. It is so freaking fast. I don't really understand anything. So this is like a huge adjustment that I'm kind of going through where, in class, things are really slow. The sentences are really slow. They're pronunciated really well. Is that a word? They speak so fast. They eat their words, but also too, as Canadians, I also think that we eat our words. So I think it's just the same. It's just getting used to the language. So that's kind of what I've been adjusting to. Okay, a lot of month number 1 was also admin, paperwork, getting a phone, like a new French phone number, bank. It was also finding an apartment. Actually, that's what we spent most of the time doing in October, viewing apartments, searching the web for new apartments that were getting leased. And so a lot of our time was spent doing that. We finally found an apartment that we really like, so we're really, really happy about that. And that was pretty much month number 1. I'm waiting on a French equivalence, which is basically my Canadian degree getting converted over to a French degree. I can talk more about that a little later, but that's been kind of a paperwork headache. Like the paperwork, moving, chaos, that takes a lot of time, and it also is extremely draining. I was so drained from that, so we're really happy that we have an apartment and we can kind of settle in and start getting into a good routine. Okay, it is a disaster in here. Okay, so we are unpacking all of our boxes right now, and I realize I have way too many clothes. All of these jackets over here. There's that pile. There's this massive pile of clothes. This is all my stuff. Okay. And then I also have, these are all pants. So this box right here, this box right here, all pants. This is all pants. Hats, and then these are all the shoes. I have to get rid of that, and it has to basically go in there. My project is to try and get all of that stuff in that tiny little cabinet, closet, and yeah, it's quite the mission, but I think we can do it. Okay, so we're heading to IKEA. Gonna get some stuff for the flat, like sheets, chairs, super basic things, but essential. Alright, so day to day is quite a mixed bag. Most of my day honestly is spent on my laptop working with my online clients, and so really grateful for them because some days they are my only conversations that I will have. So God bless them. What else do I do? I explore new neighborhoods or the same neighborhood just a little bit more extensively, get to know the neighborhoods. Walk the doggy, that's a big part of my day. Eating, cooking, grocery shopping, I do that basically every day. Working out, super important. That's kind of what I spend some of my day doing as well. But yeah, just work, the usual stuff. Obviously I'm not teaching any classes right now, so my schedule is a little bit lighter. I have to shop for the apartment, things like this. I've been having a lot of downtime, which I actually kind of like. It's very different than my busy schedule in Toronto, so just enjoying it while it lasts and giving myself, that space and grace to enjoy it. So there's that, and then also obviously I want to build a routine and get into routine, so I'm really trying to get into routine, do the same thing every single day. That's kind of like something that's super important to me in the last 2 weeks especially. So yeah, that's kind of been month number 1, is really just settling in, finding an apartment, waiting for proper paperwork, building a routine, finding a gym, working out, exercising every day, starting to cook, starting to meal prep, all of these like really boring and monotonous things. That's kind of been month number 1. I will say though, it has been quite lonely, especially not working in like a French company, and my work is all online. Obviously I'm not really integrating myself into the culture, and I'm not meeting that many people, and so that's kind of sucked, but I know that will come when it's supposed to come. So I'm really enjoying this quiet time, these slow moments in this new chapter. I am looking forward to month number 2 because I feel like it can only get better from here. Month number 1 was really just building foundation, and I think month number 2, now that we have an apartment, we're going to be able to, just like have some more breathing room and be able to do more exciting things, more exploring. I want to be done with buying shit for the apartment. I just want it to be done with. Once that is done, I think month number 2 will start to get a little bit more fun. I'm missing a little bit of fun. I'm missing my friends in Toronto, and I'm missing my work in Toronto, missing my clients in Toronto. Honestly, I'm missing Toronto a lot, but I think I knew that going into this, and so month number 2, I'm trying to stay hopeful, trying to be positive. Food really helps with that, like eating Nutella crepes in the nighttime, on Callie's last walk at 10 p.m. That bangs. Eating blocks of cheese helps, baguettes help, wine helps, a nice cheeky pint helps, and obviously working out, running. The running, I will say, has been awesome, but anyways. Month number 1 has been going good. Slow but good and boring, which is fine. Month number 2 should be more exciting. Well, we now have an apartment, so very excited about that. And living in a new city has definitely been challenging. Month number 1, month number 2 can only go up from here. Anyway, subscribe if you want to know what happens in month number 2. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it.